Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Weekend Freight, where I'm going to cover the nation and show you where to place your truck. I have a theory. If you find where the freight is, the high volumes, that's where you're going to get your best rates. Anyway, it's been working for me, and where I like to start at, if you're new to this, is national load count. I'm looking at the vans. What you're wanting to look for is the in and out ratio. Like Alabama, for example, has 480 loads going in versus 542 coming out. So it's kind of an even market there. Arkansas is looking really good. Only 273 going in compared to 890 coming out. So Arkansas is looking good. California is about neck and neck. So you get the gist of it. So I scroll down through here, and you can just pause the screen if you see something you want to look at. Texas still stout. All right, guys, I'm gonna dig on in, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start in one part of the country and go around the freight hubs, starting with Atlanta, and I'm just gonna do a 120 mile deadhead radius general for today. It's 7/9/2019. It is currently, what time is it? It is currently 10:08 Eastern Standard Time. And if you like what I'm about to show you, in the description there's a link. Click it. Free is free, and don't haul cheap with that tool. No matter what lane you're in, whether you're familiar with it or not, you'll have a trucker's edge and know what's up with those rates. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. Atlanta's coming in with 990 total results, 120 mile radius. You can click this little tab right here and it'll show you the brokers that's got offers on the board. It doesn't mean that's a good price though. With the 15-day average right over here to the right, which I show on a 30, let's find another one. Ackworth to Los Angeles, they're trying to push it for 2,400. But if you look over here to the right, there's a 15-day average. It shows that load's been going for 28.93 on an average. So they're way under par. That tool right there has kept me profitable. All right, guys, since you got an idea of how it goes, let me see if I can move this mic around where it don't get in your way, or my way, so I don't shake the camera. All right, let's move on. Let's move over to, let's go down to New Orleans. New Orleans got 381 exact loads in that radius. Gulfport, Mississippi to Kings Beach, California, 3,500. It's been going for about 3,400, so they're a little above the eight ball there, or a little above the average, I should say. Not too shabby. I'm gonna try to speed this up because I got a load to go pick up. Dallas, Texas, almost 1,100 loads. That's pretty good for Dallas. Let's check out Houston, see if they can compete with Dallas. Houston market's a little shy off Dallas, but still that's a strong number. Good freight in the Texas markets. Let's go over to Phoenix. Phoenix coming in with 297 exact loads. So there's freight in Phoenix. Los Angeles, what you got? 718 loads. So Los Angeles is they fell off the top. They fell off the top. They was pumping some crazy freight volumes out. Here's one, $4,200, but it's been averaging 5,000. So they've got here a partial, but I'm sorry, but 53-foot length and 33,000 pounds is not a partial. So TriStar, you need to input correct stuff there. Allentown, PA from Carson, California, trying to push it for $4,000. It's been averaging almost 67. So yeah, no. Let's shoot up to the Tracy area. Oh, wrong one. I hate when it updates. I love autocorrect, but not whenever I'm trying to do this. and it updates right as I go clicking it. I'm gonna put it on 180 deadhead radius to get Sacramento and the Bay Area. 356 loads in that area. There's a good one, $50,000. Somebody got a fat thumb. Now, let's market I'm wanting to see is Seattle. I've been wanting to go to Seattle, but the freight just hadn't been up there. I'll tell you what, 93 exact loads. Let's move this up to 200 miles. 200 mile radius and 193 loads. So still a little weak market up there. If you got a good load going in, you probably might have to. That would be ideal if you're heading up that way to the northwest, and when you get there, you're going to do a reset and you can have time to sit and wait on a load to pop. That's what I would do. Let's come down to Kansas City. Kansas City, Missouri. Oh, it did it again. $319 exact loads in the Kansas City market. 320. Just added one. That's about what it's been doing here lately. St. Louis should jump up over in St. Louis as if it's like any other week. St. Louis is 559. So there's plenty of freight in St. Louis to get you rolling. St. Louis, let's go down to Savannah. $294 exact loads in the Savannah market. That was a lot stronger than that. There's one to Shafter, California for $3,000, and it's been going for about 36. Yeah, you're going to have to up that. Crappy rates. Let's shoot up to Nashville. I misspelled it. $520 loads in the Nashville market. Let's go up to Lexington, Kentucky and check out that, and then scoot across the Midwest, the rest of the Midwest. Lexington, 657 exact loads in that market, so alright. Good volumes. Let's go to Cincy. I know it's going to pick up a lot of the same stuff, but $1,172 in the Cincinnati market. That's real good. Yep. Columbus market, what have you got? 922 in the Columbus market. Check out Indianapolis, see what you got. 1146 in the Indy market. Pretty good. Let's go up to, let's see. Oh. Allentown, PA. I'm gonna bump this mileage up to get New York and all that stuff in Jersey. Allentown market, 2,300 loads. That's the market I'm heading to. Here's your one, Harrisburg, PA to Portland, Oregon. $5,600 on 2,700 miles. That load's been going for about 5,100. It just shows you there's not enough trucks in that market right there, so they're up in the ante. Let's Detroit market. They really gonna start that? I'm trying to do a video and they want to work on the truck beside me. Detroit, 271 exact loads. Let's check out Holland. $444 in the Holland market. So if you're going up that way, yeah, they've got some freight. Let's go to St. Paul, Minnesota. I need to check Milwaukee as well. Not Milwaukee, Green Bay. 342 exact loads in the St. Paul, Minneapolis area. That's a little better than I expected. It's usually been a little weak. $516 loads in the Green Bay, Milwaukee, or Green Bay, Wisconsin area. Nice. All right, well, let's see what Chicago's doing. $1,757 loads in the Chicago area. So Chicago's still looking stout. Chicago is stout. All right, guys. So what I'm doing, I'm heading up to the Allentown market, and it seems to be a good move. After seeing this, it seems to be a lot of freight up there, which is awesome. So that northeast Allentown market, good area to be in. Looks like Chicago's good area to be in, and Texas is strong. You can get some freight in Cali. Honestly, I get to Allentown, I see a good load going to Florida, I'm going to Florida. I see a good load going to the Midwest, I'm going to the Midwest. I see a good load coming back down to Texas, well, I'm coming back down to Texas, or I'll even go to Cali. That's about my plan for this week. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you're still watching, you rock. Be sure to give me a like. Subscribe if you're not. Consider it. I put these up on the regular, and ring the bell so you can get the next notification. Anyways, guys, appreciate you watching. Catch you in that next video. See you. Bye.